Hello, I'm Rachel and welcome to my outdoor adventure review channel. Join me for this romantic candlelight dinner using the, I can't pronounce it, COGHLAN'S pie iron. This is a product that was introduced to me by my brother, just pie irons in general, and I actually did use his. I think he has the Rome. In researching which pie iron I wanted to try out, I initially said I did not want this one. I want the nicest one. However, after all of my research, I realized that this is actually a really good pie iron, at least from what I read. The reasons I got it is that it is already seasoned. It has these locks, and I will talk a little bit more about that as I use the pie iron. It's got these wooden handles and the connector, and it's very long. It separates. I think that might be pretty standard for pie irons. Oh, we've got some French. Is that French? I don't know. English. Here's some English instructions. That is very good. But side note, courtesy of Scouter Carl, shout out Scouter Carl. He does scouting videos, and somebody like me, I love your pie iron recipes, so this is coming straight from him. And if we have enough daylight, or maybe we'll have to do it in the morning, we're gonna have a lovely dessert. So let me continue on. What's nice is the handles unscrew. So because it's pre-seasoned, it detaches from the pie iron. It's got the wooden handles, fire resistant, and this hook, I'm actually more impressed with this hook than my brother's Rome version, because I will tell you, here it's got these two tabs. That is my word of the day. Anyway, on the Rome one, I noticed it seemed like it didn't have two, and so this thing could slide down towards the pie iron itself, and I'm sure if this got hot enough it could melt. So this, thank you Walmart, and however you pronounce this, COGHLAN'S. I've looked that up before, but I have no idea. Please, somebody, if you know how to pronounce it, let me know. So I'm excited for this. I think that this will be an addition always to my camping gear. Not that I don't have enough already, but we're gonna go ahead before we lose all the daylight. I will probably have to get my spotlight out, but we're gonna test it out making Scouter Carl's chicken parm super easy. Okay, let's get started. This is some Tyson already cooked chicken patties. Now, the first time I tried this with my brother, they didn't have the regular and they had spicy. Loved the spicy, yes, but they didn't have any in the store. Get yourself some of this pizza sauce. I actually am in love with this. Thank you, Scouter Carl. It is so delicious. I actually put it on some eggs and cheese one morning for breakfast. Delish. And get yourself some mozzarella, as he pronounces it. I will link his channel in the description so you can go and check him out. Give him some love because he has some great recipes. I thought this looked a fun creamy melt, so we'll try that out. And then you spray with canola oil. That is what Scouter Carl said, so that is what I am doing. Now, as I've just read this instruction book, and it is very helpful. So, some things to note. This is a cast iron cooker. Do not leave it unattended. These do cook very fast. Pie irons do. You preheat them only to melt the butter. This is saying butter. And don't leave in the heat when it's empty. Use over low to medium, so you want some nice coals. I'm trying to get the fire to die down a bit so we can get some coals. It doesn't take much to get these going at all. I could probably cook the pie iron with my Uberleben flat pack stove. Check out that video. Wipe it clean with water, no soap, and children use it with adult supervision only. And probably some adults should have adult supervision. Some helpful tips. It says always pre-cook the meats with other fillings which require longer cooking periods, and that is what Scouter Carl said, because this would be cold in the middle. So we're gonna cook this first. Don't use the latches when using batters because they rise while cooking. You want to puncture egg yolks or cherry tomatoes before placing in the cooker. Don't be basic, okay? This is what it just told me. I am basic. Don't be basic and use bread. Sorry. That's what I get for not knowing how to pronounce their name. So try pie dough, phyllo pastry, pizza dough, or English muffins. Delicious. And then desserts, you can sprinkle the buttered side with some sugar. Delicious. And it's got some recipes: grilled cheese, hot sandwiches, meat pies, casserole pizza, fruit pies. So excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all the ingredients together, and we're just gonna use a simple basic fire because we're losing daylight, and eat some dinner. Okay, we are definitely warmed up now. So I'm gonna put a patty in here and warm that up, get that cooked, and then assemble everything. Okay, so already I'm noticing that these like to unscrew. Yikes. Okay, let's put this on the fire. And you want to check this often and rotate it. Ooh, I'm not so sure about these handles. They are unscrewing as I flip it. One way to keep these poles from unscrewing from the plates, you can only turn it left. But who wants to do that? Nobody. I mean, even that loosens it. Already I am really struggling because I don't know if you can see that this just turns very easily. I don't know how you can lock it in place, but when you're flipping it, it loosens and the pie iron is going to fly off. And this thing is no use. It just doesn't lock. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this chicken parm anyway. If you want to be basic like me, go ahead and get yourself some regular bread, and you can use real butter or margarine or whatever chemicals, and that's what I'm gonna do. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just go ahead and shove that in there. The other side. You can cut off the edges when you close it, but I don't feel like doing that, so I'm just gonna squeeze it in there. And then we'll put this well done patty on there. At least it's cooked. Before we do the other half, we've got some mozzarella cheese, as Scouter Carl says. However much you would like. This is real creamy. Should we do that much? Why not? And then we have pizza sauce. Again, however much you like. You can just burn off all the extra anyway, right? Just a little bit more. And then, again, the other half of the bread. And we'll shove this in here on this side, see if it'll stay when we attach it. You want to make sure that you have a surface that you can set something like this on, and that is what I have here. Love these tables. Okay, let's not burn ourselves and putting this on. Get in there. Really fast. Really fast. Well, I just hold it. Okay. Not a complete seal, but that just could be because I stuffed it so full. You do not want to leave this. You're going to rotate it and rotate it and rotate it. Just until that bread is nice and golden, crispy, brown. So this is interesting. With more fillings in there, this pie iron feels more sturdy. It's not rotating because it has more weight. It is chicken parm sandwich on a pie iron is complete. So let's open it up and cut into it. It is very nicely golden brown, and that side too. Beautiful. Let's cut into it, shall we? Ooh. That does look good. Very good. Maybe it needs more cheese? I don't know. We'll let that cool down a bit and talk about this pie iron. If anybody has this, please comment below. How does it work for you? How do you get the handles to stop unscrewing? And this latch, maybe it's just this one that I bought and I didn't notice when I bought it, but it does not lock in place at all. It's a hazard. And this doesn't really stay either. This ends up being in the way as well. And these poles, even it did better with more filling inside of it, but I mean, it just screws and unscrews so easily. Maybe there's something I am doing wrong. I didn't see anything in the manual, but this product, do not recommend. DNR. Do not recommend. Do not resuscitate, even though that could apply here. Yeah, do not recommend. And because it is such a safety hazard, in my opinion, just with its design, which I thought was going to be good because the handle's unscrewed, so you could save some space, but I mean, honestly, you're not saving a whole lot of space. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be making the dessert. So if any of you have a pie iron, which one do you recommend? And then maybe I'll make the dessert with that pie iron instead of this safety hazard pie iron. The one thing that the pie iron did do a good job of is browning the sandwich very evenly and nicely. I like that. I do like that it was pre-seasoned. That's why or another reason why I bought it. But I would just not use it again. It's too much of a safety hazard. So we're gonna get that nice, juicy, saucy bite. Mm-hmm. It's good. Like I said, I made this already with my brother using the spicy patties, and I like those much better, but I will put some Cholula on this. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will not be making dessert. I will make dessert with a better pie iron, so let me know what you would recommend if you've ever used any of these, and what recipes do you have that would be good. I'm not going to say what the dessert is. We will have to wait for that, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye.